also going to share some experience about as a manufacturer, how we accept the stewardship concept, how we try to reduce the harm and protect our consumers and protect our fame of the client and also ourselves. And here we just get an example during our development. This is a recent work we have been doing, that we try to invent a new product that can be a harm-reduced product and also may reduce the aerosols inhaled into the consumers and exhale also no aerosols. Yesterday, the second-hand vape concerns were raised, and I think, we are at GTNF. Whenever you have a question, you may also get the answer. I think this might be the answer to the second-hand vape concerns, and it does not only reduce the concerns to zero, it also reduces the exhaled substances to zero. So from the phenomena and from the picture, you may see that with your eyes or with the pictures, there's no exhaled gas. But how can the scientific data support this kind of what you have been seeing? And we have generated some data. That's how we use the scientific evidences to support our stewardship efforts. So if we look at the picture, you may see that there are these aerosols and particulate matters we generated from our new product, the cloudless liquid, and also the standard PGVG liquid, which we say is a 50-50 PGVG liquid, and also the cigarette. And after calculation, the particulate matters can be reduced to 99.96. And this is incredible evidence that we can use to communicate with the authorities and also with our consumers and also the scientific medias and also the physicians. This is the this is the data we have been using to describe how it may reduce the harm from the data. And this is the part of the data we will try to convince the consumers that from the compliance point of view, that it's also good as an alternative product to the PGVG liquid and also to the cigarettes. We have compared some of the carbonyls, which is really concerned by the authorities and from a compliance perspective, and the harmful components like carbonyls can be reduced also to more than 99%. Besides this, there are also the HPHC list. We have been tested according to that list, which is also compliance point of view, that the highlighted chemicals are also largely reduced compared to the cigarette and also to the PGVG liquid. So these are the compliance point of view. So we want to we want to provide some scientific evidences that the consumers themselves are protected when they inhale these new products. And we also have done some work on the so-called second-hand vape concerns. So this is a picture that we have compared the second-hand vape that are exhaled from our panelists. So if we look at the picture, you may get the data that if someone is vaping a cigarette around you, then 7.5% of nicotine are exhaled and can be deposited on the ground or to the environment. And with the normal liquid, so this never increased to 21%. But with this new product, so the cloudless liquid does not give any exhales of nicotine at all. Then it gives us some imaginations on where we can use it and how we can use it. If we can get more benefits to our consumers from not only themselves but also to the overall population. Besides these health concerns, we also have done the environment analysis. So we set up a chamber just as shown on the picture. So it's like 1 meter plus 1 meter plus 2.5 meter high. This is a chamber, enclosed chamber, and you can just think it like you are at a workplace or at home. This place is what you can take. And we have set up also some filters on the corners, on each corner, and ask the panelists to smoke inside. So after 50 puffs, and if we calculate, and if we measure and calculate the deposit nicotine on the filters, and it's also very significant that for the cigarettes, you see that from each direction, the filters absorb a lot of nicotine, but for the normal PGVG liquid, and it still shows some deposit of the nicotine, but with a new product, the cloud-based liquid, and the deposition on environment is also 0. So just want to show this data to, these are some chemical data or the test data to show that from a stewardship point of view, how we protect, how we design our product, how we try to protect our vapors and our vaping consumers, and also the people around them, or the overall population and the environment. Besides the chemical tests, we have also done some toxicological analysis with the in vitro tox measures, and we have taken some cells from the airway, so to mimic the airway environment. And by the comparisons, we also see that the new product is not worse than the normal products. So these are the data I would like to share with you to show how we think we can work together with the stewardship concept. Thank you.
Thank you.